Welcome to another edition of Comic Book Business News. It is I, Josh Goldstein, on 1/12/2023, here in the news. As the second Ukrainian war goes on for its um, fourth year, its fourth brutal year, and the Gaza and we have a we have a crisis in Gaza between um, the between um, perhaps the but between the where after the brutal Hamas attacks and vandalism upon this southern Israel in October 7th last year. Oh, small conflict between Israel and Hamas, which has been raging 4 months. I think that um, actually, I really dis- I really think that I'm I'm really think that the war should be correctly phrased, the fourth Gaza conflict or the October 7th war, but um, perhaps it would not be. Some people are not for calling it the October 7th war. I may know the reasons. Still, it's maybe only a couple more months longer, but you can't call it the 2023 Gaza conflict. And so maybe a fourth Gaza conflict, where the three before were in 2009, 2014, 2000, I think 18, and the fourth one is this year. Also, this is the first comic book business news of the new year. I've been doing a lot. I finally finished the first phase of my projects, and people are working on them. So my screenplay for my project is on the way. And I was watching the Flyers are doing spectacular this year, and they are in third in the Metropolitan Division. Looks good this year, possibly Stanley Cup caliber team, or at least playoff bound deep into the playoffs. I guess getting the old jerseys back was a good luck charm. You know, it's remarkable with the Bradley Boy um, jerseys that they had for a couple years. They only went to the playoffs once. That was a little disappointing. The Eagles have been almost as good as last year, but I guess my nickname for them would be the Sloppy Birds because sometimes they play so sloppy. I've been playing around with although I've been working on some new comic books, working on some projects. I noticed Mickey Mouse had uh which is my dreaded rival in the shit, being a Warner and Shonen guy. Uh, Mickey Mouse is sort of copyright expired after 95 years. This is almost no one should ever let their copyright expire or their trademark expire. Who is, like, because now every little gay guy is gonna make a ripoff. It's going to be the Felixization of the mouse. And there, for a week, there was almost every little comic book artist either saying his piece or drawing their feelings on the subject. I didn't mind. It was kind of like a statement. And then I did one for Ben Dunn, a friend I talked to a lot. I'm going to send it to him soon, scan it in and send it to him soon. I just had to have to do it. It's he'll probably not care, but I was just distracted with locking up at Outskirts for another year, getting inventory, and doing some nice things like reserving my table at Fan Expo Philadelphia, and so I could be a big cool artist and sign comics. And then, like once in a while this month, I've been buying really cool things like comics and stupid little sports cards from Etsy. Like I got this really cool card, which I really shouldn't have. A shoeless Joe Jackson rookie, 1940 play ball card, and that's actually sort of like cool. And then I got Hank Greenberg card, 1934 Goudy gum, signed. I don't know what cookie person put that together. And then I got one other card. It was kind of cool. It was just a mantle of a 1961 Poe serial mantle, and the person who was insane that sold this to me. There's obviously a lot of insane person in this industry. Gave me a 1962 mantle. It's like this is like interesting. I am really loving buying all these cards. And I think it's like and I'm right now I'm kind of doing my last little thing. I'm trying to I have a fundraiser on my Facebook to raise money for the National Holocaust Museum. So I'm doing my good deeds too. So, and I'm getting ready for my birthday. on the 21st, and I've been doing more than business and shopping and social media. I'm kind of glad that my birthday's in January because next month I have to do a convention. I love doing conventions. It's kind of fun. And tomorrow I have to get back to this person. I was supposed to do these two interviews this month. Like I hope I still do this one interview, but it's going to be tough to do because there's this dude who who's like one of the major persons at that network who is like so 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 and then the other person I've had a little snafu where this guy who who sort of is the leader of the free world wants Asia reality, so I have to take a break from the fun stuff. I hope I can get my interview with Mariko. Maybe when things are better, she'll figure out a way to give it to me. So all my interviews are up in the air, but Gunnar gotten back in touch with me, so maybe I'll get a radio interview. Hey, I've got more than two possibilities. I know if one goes through, maybe this other guy might offer it to me. Yeah, I was looking at this new thing. They're going to bring back they like to make these mini video game systems, and these they're like little toy versions of the big ones, like the like Atari 400 computer or the Commodore 64 or the all these little or the TurboGrafx 16. So and then another thing I saw was was that that um that another thing I saw was oh, you should buy this book. I mean, this book is about $33 on Amazon. Now, it's better on Outskirts Press. Please buy it there. I'm starting not to like I get your money a lot quicker if it's you buy it from my book company. But if you really need to buy it from Amazon, basically I had to go wow recently. Yeah, these people are so cruel to me, you know. They have this they have the Ataris are very cool. And new Ataris are very cool company. I know Atari is back and making systems again. I was never an Atari guy. I was a Sega guy when I was a teenager, and other guys were the butt plumbers. I liked the hedgehog. I liked the hedgehog system. Sonic was cool because it was a speedy little guy, collected coins, and was cooler than that stupid little system. The dumb thing about the Nintendo was it didn't work as good as the Sega. The Sega worked perfectly. Like it was clean, fast, fucked up less. It was cooler shit and had better games. After a while, Nintendo died game wise. And then what did Nintendo do? I heard in a documentary, Nintendo, the guys who were the Nintendo execs felt bad. Their system wasn't get backwards compatible. And I wonder if later game execs from PlayStation made a note. We and PlayStation and Microsoft people, we have to make our systems a little backwards compatible, at least later on, so that they can play the older games. Because you know, Sega with its new market share is running or was ran around circles around the Nintendo and even the Super NES because Sega had established in the first year or two a fantastic reputation as the leading leader of the gaming industry for at least a good 5 years, and off and on until the Sega hardware division's demise in the early 2000 in the early 21st century. Okay, so again, buy the book and we're talking more about video games, war, and what I'm doing next time. So until we meet again, goodbye and good luck.